Ahoy and welcome aboard the last train home. We have just completed a mission sneaking through a town. We found a disturbing sight. The Red Army up to no good. The most depraved of activities. Inside the manor, the noise of the village subsides and your soldiers slowly approach the imposing property. It's obviously been looted and suffered some damage, but it remains standing proud. The Reds thought that they'd taken everything of value. The huge basement is quite empty, but he was very specific about the location of the false wall. Through the wall, out on the other side, is a secret room. The room is filled with possessions and they're mostly sentimental rather than monetary in value. However, there are several boxes of fine jewellery. At the back, there is an old desk and in a leather folder is an inscription, Testament of Artem Vasiliev. It's secured with wax seal. We could read the will. We're going to. The will is carefully opened and one thing is clear. Vitaly Vasiliev's story is only half true. The entire estate is indeed left to the Red Army, but there's no sign that Vitaly is an heir at all. Artem Vasiliev specifically mentions 3 daughters, however nothing indicates he ever had a son. Burn the house and the will. I mean, we could have read it without anyone knowing without a signet ring too. Because we're going to burn it. Your soldiers bring in a pile of hay from the barn and set it alight. They throw the will directly into the flames. Afterwards, they hide in the fields waiting until the Reds come to investigate the fire. Your soldiers take advantage of the chaos to slip into the night. Alright. Well, we've lived up to our end of the bargain. That shady gentleman did offer us help further down the line. So we're going to check out this town up here on the river. Just as dawn approaches on day 8, I believe it is, of our journey across the Russian countryside. We're still pretty far from Siberia. Sell off some of our extra herbs. We've been collecting them by the bucket load, and we yet don't have a way to use them. So they're basically just free money at this point. Alright, send those guys back to the train, but we may move up the line a bit more before the alert status ticks up. That should mean they have a shorter walk back to the train as well. We're going to turn everyone down to half rations because we have less than just over half a day of food on full rations. On half rations, rather. So, at full rations, we would have lasted 12 hours. That's not great. There doesn't seem to be any prospect of food further up the line. And now we have 5 hungry soldiers, but they're not starving. Just means that their health and morale will not restore when resting or recovering. So we do need... This is just a stopgap measure. We do need to secure some food. We have a few dishes of goulash there that we can use in an emergency. Alright, let's continue. While we wait, could we upgrade the locomotive at all? I don't really want to spend... Don't want to spend it on increasing the health of the locomotive until we start taking damage. I feel like it might give us a free repair if we upgrade when we need to. But we can make the the second infantry car the cozy place as well. So that will mean that soldiers will recover as much stamina, health, and energy as they can while they're resting. This guy's tired, but we need to get the work done before the rest of the teams arrive back. One and a half hours, and it's going to take them 48 minutes to get back. So we'll try and line that up to be finished at the same time. Alright, so shortly after they arrive back at the train, this upgrade will be complete. We have 2 people in the hospital car, but they aren't healing because they're hungry. That is unfortunate. So this is our first brush with starvation. We do have the funds to buy food if we need to. Assuming we can find any to buy. The train stopped at a small train station and a person smoking a pipe wrapped in a warm coat, sitting in front of it. It was a legionary. "Finally, you are here! I was looking forward to seeing this train. Come inside the station, I made some tea. Sit with me." He was a white-haired, older and kind-looking man. He was also a natural storyteller, and the soldiers chatted with him like they were old friends. He started talking about a fallen friend, and soldiers felt this might be a long story. He tells the story of a man, Kratcheville, whose life started in the Czech lands and ended on the Great Siberian route. He wanted to be a saddler, but ended up at the Cooper workshop and got enraptured by the sound of bashing and seemingly cheerful people there. But reality was not cheerful. The Master Cooper was cheap and made him work like a horse. Every night he wept from hunger. Seeing how skinny he got, his mother begged him to leave the craft. But Kratcheville endured. Finally, a Master Cooper from Brno persuaded Kratcheville to leave. So he became a saddler, like he initially wanted. He was about to be well off, but the war came, and he had to go. Once again his mother wept and wept. He wept with her. He ended up in Austria, being a saddler again. It was needed, and he was too weak for the front. Kratcheville got lonely, thinking about his home, seemingly working against the people. Eating his apples his mother packed him, and as he ate the last one, he felt like he was saying goodbye. The war got worse and everyone had to go to the front. There was a sergeant who made his life a living hell. Kratcheville thought about running to the Soviets until they started to win and captured him. Yeah, so he was a gentle and loving person, and I know his story is not thrilling, but it's one that is personable and human, and so can relate to others. And so we've got a big boost to morale here. We already were in high spirits, but it's not bad to feel good. Alright, so we've picked up 15 legionaries. The storyteller has joined us on the journey home. Fortunately, we do have another infantry car now attached to the train, and so we have space to spare. That would have been our last seat aboard. We've sent out 2 squads. Squad 2 is going to hopefully try and find some food. Squad 1 is heading off into the woodlands to grab us some lumber. Once Squad 2's fit... Oh no, we've had an injury. Alfred Kraus, the stoker, has been injured at his station because he's hungry. And he's lost quite a lot of health because of that. We will move him into the hospital beds. And we will have to replace the stoker with another hungry lad. Rostolav. Time to stoke. We could make his job more efficient, but not applied when it's hungry or starving. So we'll fix hungry and starving, and then we will give him a coffee. So he's been fully fed, he's been perked up with some coffee. He should be very efficient in his role. And we shouldn't have that issue again in the stoker's position. Not for 12 hours anyway. Everyone enviously looking at Rostolav as he devours the goulash. We're all knowing that there is only 1 can of beans left per train car. So we've got everyone in the workshop car is going to be laughing because it's just 1 guy. Alright. Bought some vodka in case we have any morale issues down the line. Team 2 will be back. Team 1's off to Timberland. Team 2 will just have to walk the entire distance, I think. Chop down the trees. Because Martin is dignified, everyone did a really good job trying to impress him. He's got an air of aristocracy about him. 91 lumber. Martin's been instrumental in 2 occasions now in terms of how the dialogue plays out. Right upon arriving at the station, your train is approached by a nervous-looking young man. He stops one of your soldiers and nearly gets himself beaten up on the spot. He insists on speaking to the commanding officer of the train. His clothes have seen better days, but they are not ordinary. You're wondering if this strange man is military or government. You are legionaries, right? Slavs, as we are. Slovaks. You command this train, right? I have something you can use. It's a weapon. A new one. Reliable. Will you buy it? I will not tell you my name. It is simple. I have a weapon, a superb one, and I need money. If you won't buy it, I will leave. The man takes off an elongated pack that has been carrying on his back. When he approached your soldiers, he unties the pack with trembling hands and reveals a long rifle with an optic. Its wooden handle is polished like a museum exhibit, with engraving on it. It's new, reliable, American. Winchester Pattern 1914 Mark I. Magnificent. It will help you get to Vladivostok. It is a lucky charm. We asked him if he stole it, and he asked us what we want to pay for it. I don't have anything that I can offer, unfortunately. As much as I would have liked to offer him the lowball amount, it seems that we've lost the opportunity for a Winchester rifle. Our new storyteller that arrived is actually a sniper, and he's got a Gewehr sniper rifle. So it's a level 2 sniper rifle. Now we have to wait for Team 2. We did make them walk that entire distance. But they do it very quickly. Well, heading up to the next station at Ufa. Oops, we still have Team 1 at the lumberyard. Stop the train and just let them rock up. All aboard, let's go. A moment of peace amid the chaos. As the wolf howls, one of your soldiers approaches you with something clutched tightly in his hand. It is Bartholomew. Major, nothing indicates you are a religious man, but please listen. He hands you a letter written by a local priest. While you read, your soldier pleads and talks quickly with great emotion. A very good friend of mine is in trouble. His village is under the control of the Red Army and they are giving him serious trouble. He has no means of defense. In a move that breaches all military protocol, the soldier grabs your hand. Please, Major. This man is almost a saint. He gives shelter to orphans and protects the weak. The church is a pilgrimage of site of great significance in the area. The Reds can't be let to destroy it. We'll help him. We'll definitely help him. He's got a lot of conviction. A 3-skull mission, and the recommended squad size is 10. Woo! Oh, that'll be the largest mission size, I believe, that the game has recommended us take. Squad size. Alright. We'll have to plan this one. We can't be going on an empty stomach. So, let's try and find some food before we assault this town. We may arrive during the attack, prior to, or after, I'm not sure. Oh, the doctor's been injured in the hospital car. Cut her hand on an instrument. Get her on bed rest. We'll move one of the medics into her post. They're not available. So we'll move the other doctor. He can just do an extra shift until our night shift doctor is feeling better. Team 2's arrived at the forest. Team 1's finished their looting of the abandoned town. We found heaps of medicine. We found medicine, metal, and a bit of fuel. Alright, get back to the train, and then once they're aboard, we'll move up to the forest. Team 2 should have finished their foraging by then. Alright, so the foraging is complete. We've caught some game. Found a lot more because of our perks. Great, 56 food. That's exactly what we needed. It's enough for an entire day. Bit more than a day. Let's go back to full rations, but with the exception of our friend Ivan. Where are you, Ivan? Ivan has no combat roles and he will not fight. He's purely a cook and we don't have a meal car. So he's going to stay on half rations. I mean, that's better than the alternative, which is to ask him to leave the train. And we're not going to do that. But really, he is no contribution at this stage of the game. Team 2 is going to come back and meet. We slightly overshot them. We'll stop up for them. It might be wise to search the lake too. Because switching to full rations, everyone had a meal and we're back down to 32 food. So everyone ate a day's worth of food. So we have to build a 10-man squad. This is what the team's gonna look like. We're going rifle, 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 machine gun, grenade, grenade, boom, boom, boom. 10-man squad is basically everyone that was fit or at the train. Squad 3. Let's get them over to ASKIN to try and help out this priest. Now I have just enough gunpowder to build 100 rifle rounds, and I'm just going to be proactive because I'm assuming this is going to be a combat heavy mission, so at least we'll have something there to stock up any losses that we take in terms of bullets. Team's already arrived at the combat zone. Let's get into the fight. The dominant feature of the village is a beautiful church. Its golden domes can be seen for miles, and the white walls contrast sharply with the green landscape. Your soldiers see a red patrol move through the area. It's clear they feel this location is of some importance. Your soldiers are nervous. Only those of faith are certain of the importance of this mission, and they get a morale boost as such.
Místní kněz potřebuje pomoc proti rudým, kteří týrají jeho shromáždění, protože nepodporují komunisty. Nejdřív zlikvidujeme rudou hlídku, abychom si mohli s tím knězem promluvit v bezpečí.
All right. The Orthodox priest is being held at rifle point.
Ano.
We have 3 minutes to intervene on that.
Ano, pane.
And they are on the other side of the map, so let's split up the group.
Som tu.
See if we can cover as much ground as possible.
idem.
Riflemen
Ano.
will take the left side. Everyone else will take the right.
Presúvam sa.
Čekám.
The riflemen will run into the town proper because I feel like they're more capable
Do krytu.
if we stumble across any of the reds.
To by šlo.
Got some food here, that's essential. Right, we have another 2.5 minutes. Let's have a quick look around. We've got a door here.
Vaš skrijem sa.
Alright, the other team, they are coming up upon a observation post. So we'll get them up there to capture that so we can get a better view of what's happening in the town.
Našla jsem klíč.
The squad are in vision of our other, so they'll be able to
Pripravený.
support
Áno, pane.
each other if they need to. Alright, we'll decapture this. Uh-oh. What's this?
Ano?
It looks like 2 men and a dog. We've got
Připraven, pane.
guard dogs.
Schovám se.
We do not want to be eaten by a Russian attack dog.
Pane, musím se někam schovat.
We haven't seen those since Command and Conquer. Red alert. Here it comes. Poor doggo. Sorry, mate. But you
Počúvam.
were trying to eat us.
Hľadám kryt.
Vidím nepřítele.
He's trying to flee into better cover, and it worked. Very poor. We're wasting ammo.
Rozkazy?
Just charge and get him.
Ochutnej naši ocel.
Oh, he's a bit of a tricky one. He ran
Ano,
away.
rozumím.
Oh, we're being flanked from behind.
Skryjem sa.
Get into cover. They're trying to take back their watchtower that I just captured. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds to stop this altercation in the town square.
Čekám.
We need to make liberal use of the pause function.
Vaše rozkazy? Už idem.
Alright, head back to the main road, Team 2. We have taken an injury, our scout.
Povídejte. Postarám se o to.
This is the first mission in a couple that we've taken a medic with us.
Ano. Ne.
Found the town storeroom.
Ano.
That door is
Určitě ne.
locked, we can't get through. But we can get through that way.
Připraven. Když něco najdu, můžu si to
Let's
nechat,
just
pane?
collect
A
everything.
teď je to moje.
Presne tak, pane. Vaše
Quickly
rozkazy?
looting the town before we save the day.
Počúvam.
Alright, let's move up. They're in the main road.
Podľa rozkazu.
It looks like a pretty good attack position there.
Rozkazy?
Jasná vec.
Jsem připravena.
Unlock the door, collect the rest of the supplies. There must be a separate key for that other door.
Čekám na rozkazy.
And we'll try and push them from another side as well. So get the rifleman through. Form up the machine gunner in a firing position. Focus fire. Go loud.
Hledám kryt.
Put him in that corner too.
Rozkazy?
We don't want them to see us until we're ready. We still have a minute of in-game time anyway.
Vaše rozkazy, pane.
Alright, focus fire. They're just in range. When we alert them, they should charge at us, and then they're going to get mowed down.
Rozkládám.
That guy can see everyone. We just have to hope that we don't hit the priest with any collateral.
Ano.
No overshots. No friendly
Podíváme se, co
fire.
je uvnitř.
Rozumím.
Here they come. They're charging down the road as expected. Let's try and flank them around this path here. They're not firing again. Shoot! Sometimes the machine gunners are a
Ano?
bit shit. Or it's me. It could be me.
Nejde.
But he nearly got himself killed.
Vyrážám.
Oh, he did get himself killed.
Jsem připravena. Je to jen škrábnutí.
Jan's been taken down. Oh, the medic's trying to run straight through the crossfire.
Jdu do krytu.
Bit of a comedy of errors going on here.
Do útoku.
Our flanking forces come around the back. Fix the bayonets.
Do posledného dychu!
Got him. There's one left. Our medic took a bit of damage too. We have plenty of health packs this time.
Je to jen škrábnutí.
Ano. Vpřed!
Got this last guy here.
Dobrá. Pojďme si promluvit s tím knězem. Už jdu. Jasná věc.
Talk to the village priest.
Vyrážám.
Before we do that, I'm going to pull out our injured machine gunner. I don't think that's the end of this mission.
Postarám se o to. Ano, pane.
And I'm just worried that the minute we talk to the priest, it's going to be attack waves.
Idem na pozici.
So I don't want to lose anyone.
Ano, pane.
Right, so let's collect everything we can before we do that.
Áno. Áno, pane. Pripravený. Vaše rozkazy? Som tu.
Got some hostiles off to the south. And we've also got something near where our machine gunner currently is.
A hrozí, že nás zabijí, pokud se nezřekneme své...
Budeš žít.
So it's not an attack, which is good. We just have to
Presúvam sa.
free a piece of religious icon.
Jako by se stalo.
A piece of the true cross, apparently.
Když myslíte,
Alright, we've got a doggo and his two pals sitting next to a bonfire in a raging thunderstorm. We're just going to shoot these guys in the back while they're having a merry time. Oh,
jdu do útoku.
we opened fire a little bit early. So one guy managed to make it to cover. And I don't have a rifleman, so we're going to have to shoot him.
Když myslíte,
Dominic took an injury. Alright, we've managed to finish that guy off. Let's
Čekám.
have a look around. We've got some supplies down in the corner of the map.
zaujímám pozici. Jako by
Food,
se stalo.
handgun ammo, and cloth.
Vaše rozkazy? Tak sa pozrieme, čo tam je.
Co se děje? Seberu všechno, co
Oh, he can't
najdu.
pick up the food while he's being healed.
Rozumím. Ano,
More ammunition. I feel like we're going to need it
jsem
somehow.
na cestě. Přesně tak.
Herbs,
Jdu tam.
graveyard,
Podíváme se, co je
not
uvnitř.
spooky at all.
Už jdu. Jako by se stalo.
There's another key here
Áno, jasná vec.
and an
Našla
observation
jsem
tower.
klíč.
Pripravený. Skrijem sa.
Ano.
It's risky sending the scout by themselves.
Podíváme se, co je uvnitř.
That's our new storyteller mate,
Našla jsem klíč.
who has the
Rozumím.
Gewehr sniper rifle.
Počúvam. Presúvam sa. Áno.
Some more food there out in the field.
Vaše rozkazy? Som tu. Podľa
We've found
rozkazu.
190 food from this place. That's that's 4 days at our current consumption.
Skrijem sa.
Vidím nepřítele.
Well, that's a big squad.
Hľadám kryt.
Ano. Hledám kryt.
Let's set up an ambush.
Připravdu tam. Už jdu.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, they're seeing our riflemen. I thought they were in cover. They were not in cover.
Jsem
They were not
připravena.
even hiding.
Měním pozici.
Alright, the game's up now. We've been spotted.
Presúvam sa.
Or have we?
Podľa rozkazu.
Don't get too close. There are things lurking in the grass.
Смотрите, легионеры.
Povídejte. Ochutnej naši ocel!
Get this guy, the grenadier who ran down the path to distract them into cover.
Ne. Hledám kryt.
Oh, he took a burst of machine gun fire to the back.
Rozumím. Poslouchám.
We managed to take them down though.
Je to jen škrábnutí.
Alright, we're very close to our objective. We've got a set of stairs here.
Rozkazy?
Or we could walk up the embankment too.
Když něco najdu,
We've
můžu
left
si to
some
nechat,
supplies back at the cathedral. This mission has been super profitable. It's exactly what we needed. We were starting to run very dry on food.
Ano, musím se někam schovat.
Počúvam. A skrijem sa.
Get up these stairs. We'll split into two groups.
Vidím nepřítele.
Ano, zaujímám pozici.
There's someone at the top of the stairs there.
Vaše kryjem sa. Skryjem sa. Zaujímam pozíciu.
Что? Неприятель.
Let's see if we can't flank them.
Rozkazy? Jdu do krytu.
Oh, we've been spotted. How? Someone was spotted. They've given up the game.
Čekám. Měním pozici.
Take a fire position, something with a bit of heavy cover. These guys are out in the open. Get them into cover.
Rozkazy? Jsem připravena. Hledám kryt.
Vidím nepřítele.
Počúvam.
Uh-oh. There's a few. Oh, there's a few more than we expected. We've got 4 riflemen at the foot of the stairs. Let's throw a grenade to stop any charge.
Zanodiť. Idem do útoku.
Let's try that again.
Hádžem granát. Posledný.
Oh, the doggo got clapped as he come down the stairs. Whoa, are they launching artillery? That's what happens when a howitzer is coming in. Oh, it's a grenade.
Co se děje?
We blew them all up with that grenade. We blasted the doggo as it came down the stairs.
Připraven, pane! Jdeme! Vidím nepřítele!
Whoa, there's even more! Shit! I thought that was all of them done. Another doggo got blasted.
Připraven?
That cover is not great. Maybe because they have elevation on us, but it's just not working. We've got to bring some troops up from the side.
Zaujímam pozíciu.
Fortunately, we've got a flanking force here. They're going to have to push hard into heavy cover.
Vidím nepřítele.
Got a machine gunner and a sniper. Put some pressure on from behind. Yep. Managed to push one out of cover with that suppressive fire. So we can charge up and get in. I've got one peasant over there. He looks like he's holding a pitchfork.
Poslouchám. Hned tam budu.
Ano? Je to jen škrábnutí.
Can we get to him? Sneak up on him. Oh, there's a machine gun there.
Ano?
If he takes one step to the right, he's a machine gunner.
Povídejte. Ano, pane.
Substantial upgrade over his pitchfork.
Já se o to postarám.
Charge! Oh no, he got on the...
Čekám.
Oh, he's on the machine gun.
Rozkazy?
You can't dislodge them with a bayonet.
Připraven, pane!
Get into cover before he blasts you in the back.
Hned tam budu.
Jsem připravena.
Oh, he got into cover just in time. Can we sneak out and smash him?
Tenhle je můj.
No,
Rozumím.
didn't work.
Ano, pane. Nebude to čekat.
So now we can destroy the emplacement. Why is that?
Myslím, že to
We win.
zaujímám
Alright,
pozici.
grab the supplies. There's heaps of them.
Postarám se o to.
Poslouchám. Už jdu.
We've taken 4 or 5 injuries though.
Připravený.
Jako by
Is
se
this the
stalo.
relic we're looking for? It is.
Viditelně, aby udržel tíhu našich hříchů.
Alright, we'll send her down to drop the crate
Přesně
off.
tak.
And we'll use the rest of the troops to explore.
Čekám. Hledám kryt.
We've still got our machine gunner and another scout out in different parts of the map.
Jdu do krytu. Měním pozici.
Civilian farm. There's a lady waving to us. Hello.
Nepřítele.
Thought she might give us a mission.
Už jdu.
Whoa, what? We've got reinforcements and the person carrying the box is by themselves. Josef is taking fire. He's already critically wounded. Drop the box and run. Drop the relic and run.
Už jdu.
No, drop the relic. Run.
Hledám kryt. Jdu do krytu.
Hopefully it doesn't blow up with those grenades. What? Mission failed. You blew up a piece of the true cross.
Počúvam. Skryjem sa. Hľadám kryt.
Bring our reinforcements down. These guys have taken up a position at the cathedral.
Vaše rozkazy?
The best way to fix this is to use bayonets. Bayonet.
Som tu!
That's why we bring riflemen. They're the base class. But so far they've been the most useful.
Počúvam!
Grenade.
Připraven.
Wait till the grenade explodes, then charge.
Áno!
You're exposed there, get into cover.
Áno,
He's throwing a grenade on our squad. Move it, move it, move it, move it. The Soviets have a longer fuse on their grenades than we do. Done.
Oblast je čistá. Schovám se.
Oh, okay, we did it. Pick this box up and we won't send it unescorted this time.
Ano. Zaujímám pozici.
Rozkazy?
Alright, the box is back. We brought back that precious relic.
Naše svatá relikvie se nám vrátila, ale rudí se chystají zničit naše poutní místo. Chtějí z nás udělat exemplární příklad jako varování pro všechny věřící. Musíte ochránit naši sýpku, starostův dům a především kostel.
Okay, we have to set up a defense of 3 positions. And it's not the greatest.
Kryt.
Okay, our defenses are set. We've got machine guns guarding the main approach down the main road. We've got a second team up at the cathedral. And we have a larger team here on this secondary road coming up from the west. Now we just have to wait. The Red Army is on its way. So what have we got? Just infantry at the moment. That's good. But they're coming from all sides at once. When I was setting up the defense, I was like, oh, are they going to do that whole, sometimes they'll come from one side first and then the other. But I'm glad I stuck with a split defense.
Áno.
Not the best cover at this approach here.
Kryjem sa.
Poslouchám.
Alright, they're coming around the side. Oh, good shot there with the sniper from across the map. We have contact. The guy with the pitchfork is charging us. Throw a grenade and get rid of these guys.
Vaše rozkazy?
We're a little bit exposed on this approach. There's not a lot of cover here. Swap sides on the road.
Áno.
Rychle, než bude pozdě.
Try and shoot this and blow them up. Well, we got one, and the other one's running away. He's not built for anything more than a scuffle. Open fire. Pitchfork peasant is down. Gentleman with the pistol is running off into the night. What?
Vidím
They're
vozidlo!
capturing it? How?
Ako rozkážete, pane.
How are they capturing it?
Hľadám kryt.
Ano? Zaujímám pozici.
We need to hurry and react to that.
Áno. Podľa rozkazu.
There's no one I can see inside that courthouse unless the area is just outside the fence.
Takája mora. Počúvam. Rozkladám.
Zde.
Right, here we go. Truck full of guys. They're not getting out. They are shooting back from the truck though.
Vidím nepriateľa.
Here they come.
Jdu do krytu.
Machine gun nest doing its job.
Hledám kryt.
Let's push the flank on this truck. I think it might have
Rozumím.
glitched out a bit and the guys haven't got out or they don't know we're there or something. Who knows?
Здесь никого. Никого нет. Můžete se
Shoot
spolehnout.
the truck. Oh look, there are guys there, believe it or not. Yes.
Žehnám vám, legionáři. Než půjdete, vezměte si prosím,
Take
co
whatever you need,
potřebujete.
he says. We've already stripped the entire town. And there were some wolves over here. Here's a pack of wolves.
Presúvam sa.
Let's clear them out too. If you're enjoying The Last Train Home, why not come and see me again? Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and while we clear out these pesky wild wolves, we'll consider the future of our expedition towards Vladivostok. Even the wolves can't handle us. And that was a pretty chaotic mission. We took a lot of injuries. Betty, Roman, and Antonin.